these three. Though the fire was only this very morning, the ever-efficient clerk has matters well in hand, and the redecoration of the town hall has already commenced.
Good afternoon. I am, in fact, very glad to see you. It's been a most trying day, and I find myself at quite a loss. I had a very precise filing system, but I'm now so tired I cannot seem to remember how they were arranged before. I wonder, could you perhaps sort them for me?
The clerk. Let's see how you did. Correct you are. What, finished already? You made that look easy, not an error in sight. Olympian intelligence. With the filing system arranged appropriately, you ask permission to head down to the archives.
I am sorry to have to inform you that the inspector has insisted you be granted no access to the archives. He has declared them a crime scene and quite inviolable. So as long as I'm on duty, he said, I am not to let you pass. However, I am off duty this evening.
You appear to have more allies in this investigation than the inspector. From the moment you're ushered into the abode of Mrs. Bothersome, you are keenly aware that this isn't going to be easy. The corpse of a sherry bottle is silent testament as to the afternoon's activities. You soldier on regardless, and eventually ask what the issue is with the doctor.
Oh, I'm sure we just can't say. We certainly can't, not out loud. Just wouldn't be polite. Exactly. Indeed. Do have a piece of shortbread.
You're about to protest when you glance down and notice that the proffered biscuits are more than simply sugary sustenance. What will the ducks reveal? Ah, spot on! Gosh, you got through that one, lickety-split. Oh, and aren't you the smug one? No mistakes. Look around you and become... You make the bold assumption that the doctor is arranging assignations with the librarian. Your assumption seems correct, as you are answered with a great gale of girlish giggles.
Oh, absolutely. So bold and brazen. Mind you, he's not the only one to have shown her attention. Yes, well, we don't need to be spreading such nonsense now, do we?
That Mrs. Gossip shows a certain reticence in discussing this story is unusual, but you catch her eyes flicking to a picture on the mantelpiece. In it, the constable stands beside Mrs. Gossip, and her every inch the proud mother. Armed with more information than perhaps the old dears intended, you depart. You arrive back at the hotel in time for dinner, so you head straight for the dining room. However, nothing is ever simple in this establishment.
Oh, no, I don't think so. No dogs in the dining room. What? What? No unaccompanied dogs in the... Look, get this lot seated. I'll get the mutt before my wife sees him. I'd like to live through the night if that's quite all right. Come back, you mutt!
Once again, you find yourself working for your meal. You quickly find out why the manager was so keen to fob you off with seating his latest, rather eccentric guests. There are... How did you do? Correct! You're finished. That was quick. With nary a hiccup. Well done. Well done. Please take... With the hotel manager in pursuit of your canine companion, you manage a relatively pleasant meal. As you enjoy coffee and biscuits, your thoughts are interrupted once more.
Never mind.
Watson has brought you the newspaper clipping you were sent by Mother, the head of intelligence of Blue Toad. You hadn't noticed the photo on the back, clearly labelled as being of a portrait loaned by Lady Snobbish to a London gallery. Her great-grandfather and grandmother are shown. The lady is wearing a familiar pearl necklace, and a very familiar statue sits on the table beside the couple. Suddenly, you have two places to visit this evening. The time is near when you will be asked who you believe the villain to be. This evening may reveal a vital clue, and you will need to be alert. Are you paying sufficient attention? Here are some more questions for you. Fantastic work! Your keen eye and attention to detail will serve you well. Let's resume the investigation. You were going to meet with Lady Snobbish at the manor and also investigate the hopefully now deserted scene of the crime. Despite the late hour, Lady Snobbish is content to entertain uninvited guests. The fact that you wish to discuss her ancestors may have something to do with it.
You see, my family have been here since the Norman Conquest. There's a connection to Henry VII, apparently. We have several documents that prove it, though I've never had the connections explained simply. Perhaps you could try.
The lady presents you with a number of musty documents and a hopeful look. Still, this should be fun.